Okay, folks, I'm going to do a little walk around. Been a long time since I did an update on my 1988 Pontiac Fiero. Started life as a value leader coupe, 4-cylinder Iron Duke engine, 5-speed Isuzu transmission. It's come a long way. Purchased the car in 2015 from Tennessee. Brought it home. Gonna do a quick turn around, get it to where I could drive it. Of course, that turned into a 5-year project, basically disassembling and refurbishing, rebuilding, painting, detailing every portion of the car. First thing I did was I bought the wheels and tire combination for it. Stearns wheels, 19 by 9.5 on the rear, 18 by 8.5 on the front. Wrapped them up in a set of Michelin Alpine tires, 245 40s on the front, 285 35s on the rear. It's pretty tight, but normal driving and circumstances, they don't rub, so that's a good thing. A good portion of the original value leader coupe body panels have gone away. I bought a SE parts car, used the door skins and other parts to get the body the way I wanted it to look. Epoxy primer on everything after I started working on the body. And then went with regular primer, high build. And then the paint is what they call rocket red. It's a Tamco paint color. Beautiful metallic in the sun, really pops. Total ground up. All the paint products came from Tamco. Very pleased with the outcome. Of course, with me doing it, it's not perfect, but customer service with Tamco was just amazing, and love the color, love the outcome. Under the front bonnet, I installed a aluminum radiator. Used a Cavalier fan to get a little more clearance for the hood vent, and got everything put in there the way it came from the factory, detailed. Everything works great. The front cowl screen, I wrapped that in some vinyl carbon fiber look. That turned out pretty nice. Of course, the real kicker on the car is the Iron Duke was replaced with a 4.9 Cadillac V8 engine. A little shadowy out here this morning. Modified it with Delta Performance camshaft. Swapped out the EFI for a Quadrajet carburetor. A lot of people won't agree with that, but the car had been hacked up pretty bad when I bought it. Now, keep in mind, this is a rust-free 88, so it had a lot of good things going for it, good bones. And since the wiring harness was mangled, and it would have been a lot of work to just not only get that put back, but then to get it to work with the EFI for the Cadillac. To me, it was just, I could do this easier. I'm an old school kind of guy. I built an adapter, modified the distributor. Like I said, I had the camshaft reground, so that's why I went with the combination I did in it. Still needs a little tune. Haven't driven the car, but just a little to kind of feel it out, see how it's going to do. so I still have to do some tuning, but it seems like it's going to work really good. Relocated the battery. The rear deck is held up by struts. The one on my left is a Rodney Dickman setup, which is really cool, really well made. But with the modifications to the spoiler and the body, it wasn't enough to hold up the deck lid. So I bought a strut for the right side, 17-inch strut for a Hyundai, and made my own mounts and put that on there, and it works perfectly. So really proud of the way that turned out. Move the spoiler up a little bit. These are eBay wing stands. I think it's about 35 bucks. I did modify them, and the wing is mounted solid. I think it looks pretty good. Got some nice dual tips coming out the back. Engine has true duals, chambered mufflers, and dual catalytic converters. Hood scoop, I bought that used, molded it into the rear deck lid, and then used some stainless steel